Former Kaduna State Senator Shehu Sani on Monday visited the Kano State Hisbah board and asked if he risked arrest for keeping Afro haircuts. Operatives of the Islamic police are known for forcibly shaving off the hair of some youth in the state for being un-Islamic. This Shehu Sani, a very funny person. They also make arrests for improper dressing and particularly tricycle riders for adorning their tricycle with pictures considered to be obscene. Speaking with journalists on the official visit, Sani said he was at the board to demand explanations to some questions and equip himself with the activities of the board following encounter with several narratives attributed to them and paraded across the state. Many things have been said about Hisbah, and I believe that as a former senator, as human and civil rights activist, I should practically visit their office and hear from them on what and their duties and responsibilities and also issues that are being attributed to them. The former lawmaker said, I am happy to hear that they have not prohibited those who decided to keep Afro like me, because I am here to defend the rights of people to keep their hair. Secondly, they have told me in practical terms that they are against the manufacture, distillation, disposal, consumption and possession of intoxicating alcoholic in the state. They told me they have a dress code which if you violate, you face the law. The issue of mannequin that you cannot keep with this head. Films and movies, it is good to encourage an institution like them. As a religious police, they have duty to unite and see how they can combat banditry and terrorism in Nigeria. Terrorists have been using the name of Islam in destroying the image of Islam and Muslims. The need for Hisbah to organize themselves and ideologically confront terrorists and bandits is very important. The need for them to intervene in mobilizing people to stand against banditry and terrorism in the northern parts of Nigeria. There's also need for them to reach out to rural communities and educate our citizens on the need for them not to join bandits and terrorists is also very important. So apart from enforcing religious law, there's need for them to also at this hour to be very much present, active, agile in finding a lasting solution into the problems of insecurity bedeviling our people. Okay, you see that even the kind of dressing that Buhari's son's wife puts on her wedding day, ordinarily it is really un-Islamic, but they won't go after those ones. We have seen a lot of highly and placed people who, according to Hisbah's rule, those ones have violated their rules, but they will never go after them. And people begin to ask, the Hisbah law or what the Sharia law with the Nigerian law, which one supersedes? Because now they will be telling you some people they are threats to national safety or national security, that they want to divide the country. So what is now the essence? Because Nigeria is a sovereign country. If Nigeria is a sovereign country, then what is Hisbah's rule? Why is it gaining much ground in the northern part of the country, to the extent that a lawmaker or an ex-lawmaker or a chieftain of a party will now go, or a top politician will have to go to them to go and inquire of what they don't even want people to do. I don't understand, because this is religion. If Nigeria is a sovereign country, so why should we be having this? Now they are pouncing on IPOP that they want to divide the country. Now these ones, they have their own rule and people are abiding by that. So what are you going to tell us? So what are you telling us? Are we not having a country inside a country also? You see the hypocrisy that we are talking about, and a lot of people have not even reasoned in that manner. It just even came to me too, that if really we are talking about, we are castigating IPOP, that they want to have their country, they want to divide the country, as the country not be divided with this Hisbah having their own police, having their rules and regulations, that their own rule is even more stronger than that of the state. and not to talk of the country. It's just unfortunate. From now on, we shouldn't even allow anyone to lead us once he doesn't know anything about our religion. If possible, he's supposed to know the two, but once community was a dominance by one religious followers, so you must know it first. By this, we can expect to have a leader with honest mind. Is this one saying that Shehu Sani does not know the rule of the religion? Hmm. Well, Hisbah is legal, but Amotekun, ESN, and other regional security outfits are terrorist organizations. God don't tire for this country, honestly. So Islam has its own police in Nigeria. Where is Christian-owned police? One Nigeria indeed. Well, dear Shehu Sani, kindly note the law is not meant for the rich and their children, but for the poor masses. For the rich and their children, and for the it's not meant for the highly placed people. The law is not meant for ex-senator and politicians like him. It is for the Mr. and Mrs. Nobody. The law made for Mr. and Mrs. Nobody. This Hisbah is terrorizing the rights and freedom of people. They will go the way of Sharia law in Zamfara state. No job, lazy, useless, unproductive Nigerian former senators. This is the type of a rubbish you'll be hearing from these parts of Nigeria, while others working day and night looking for a way to be like other nations. British did the worst thing in human life by joining us together with people who think only how to sell oil and buy cars, horse marry many wives with without any work. Ask someone like Atiku how he comes about his wealth. We all know he works as custom officer. Is that work makes him rich? To have over 50 children, really? Well, great. Let us do this often. Seek knowledge to what religion says from its oppressors, as well as counter its bondage and irrelevance. Imagine Nigeria in 21st century engage in this kind of a thing. That is why it is possible for you to notice that OBG always finish up his food while in prison. Okay, please kindly get second address. Okay, Niger politicians are comedians. Everyone they meant for this country. They should flog him, and give him another day for explanation. It shows how unreasonable and dumb he is to his religion. Really? Only the wise people will understand Senator Shehu Sani, but people who don't even understand him will think he is acting comedy sometimes. But to me, that but to me, we that understand his actions, anything he does, we understand what he meant. For example, what he displays in Hisbah office is just to indirectly tell Hisbah that they are more important thing they are supposed to do than what they are doing currently. Instead of inviting the Kanu Miss Ward, they can go after kidnappers. Of course, this person is making sense. And also, it shows that if it were to be ordinary person on the street, they would have dealt with the person. And it shows that they are so selective in their judgments. Just like people say, it is meant for only the poor or Mr. and Mrs. Nobody.